Hey everyone, and welcome back to VFXY once again. In today's video we are going to continue our ongoing series, which is full CG compositing inside Nuke, and today we are going to see how we can add more beautification to our shot. So without wasting any time, let's get started. Okay, so as you can see over here, I have my comp, and what we did in last classes, like we rebuilt our beauty and we added hanging fog slash smoke kind of this. So today we are going to target our cottage and we'll see how we can improve more things, like I'm getting good reflections over here, so how we can add more value to it, right? So let's start with this thing. And as you know, if you are following what we did, we took crypto matte and we took our glossiness, and what we did, we added this thing on top of my composition just to pop things little more. So what I'll do, I'll take a grade node because I don't want these areas, I only want this area, and I'm going to restrict that thing like this, might be. And also what I will do after that, I'm going to take a dot node and I'm going to take a glow node, because if anything is too reflective, we need to add a soft glow. And also I'll add one over here, and in glow I'm going to use effects only, and I'm going to add on top of my actual footage or actual input like this, and I'm going to plus it. So as you can see over here, I'm having soft glow, and in overall I'm having too much glow. So what I'll do, I'll go over here and I'll increase the size a bit, and also I'm going to do this so it won't be too much. So if I'm going to enable disable it, you can see I'm having a soft glow and it giving us a good result. Also I will take another node called glint, and to use glint I'll take a node called keyer, because glint is something we need to use it in a very subtle way, and glint is something which always happens on the most highlighted part like this, like. And apart from that, I'm going to take a node called pre-mult, right? And after pre-mult I'll use glint. So my glint won't be overall, it will be something like this on key points area like this, right? Also I will rotate it, might be in 90 degree like this, and in glint I will use effects only. And if you can see, I'm having steps like this, so over here I can increase steps like 8 or something just to smoothen it out. And if you want, you can increase rail length. I don't think so this will be needed, but yeah. And also I'm going to use it on top of my glow like this. So might be I'll plus it or screen it based upon what I want. So if I'm going to enable disable it, can you see I'm having a little bit of glint, so it will add more realism to our scene. And if I'm going to see from here, you can easily see I am having a better result. See, we don't have anything, and if I'm going to use this thing, I'm having a good result, right? So you can start tweaking things like this. And also I will go over here and I will try to enhance our cottage, because as per me this is the main thing which we need to focus upon, right? So what I'll do, I'll go over here and I will check what I can do. Might be if you can see these highlights, I can improve a bit more. Also we can add soft glow to it as we did it over here, right? So to do that, what I am going to take, I'm going to take a crypto matte again, and in crypto matte I will come over here, and if I'm going to check, I'm having my this thing, and again I need to figure it out from where I can have this information which is coming over here, right? So let me take a shuffle node and I will shuffle my glossy direct, and I will multiply this thing like this, multiply. So what I'll have this. And also what I'm going to take, I'm going to say to my crypto that just use cottage as a mask, and I'm going to mask it like this, right? So mask. So now I'm having only this thing, and just to isolate these things, might be I can take a keyer node, and in keyer node I'm going to mask this thing like this, because I want to highlight my key light. And also I'll take pre-mult, and now in pre-mult again I'll take a node called glow, and in glow I'll use effects. Only same way I can use it. So I'll use brightness a little, and I'll screen it or plus it, and overall I'm going to plus it. This will be my B, this will be my A, and if I'm going to plus it or screen it, it will have a more pump up. Can you see that? So I think it's too much, so I'll go over here and might be I'll reduce a bit, and if needed I can go to my Luma keyer and might be I'll use this. So this will control my area, right? Like this. So before, after, right? So this is something you can try it out, and also if needed I can go over here and in pre-mult I'll take a grade node, and just a hint, I can increase my highlights a little, and now if I can see, highlights are a bit better like this. Also I can use breakups over here, like I can, like if you can see, some areas are bright, some areas are dark. So if you want, you can add more breakups into this. So how to do that? It's pretty simple. To do that, what I'm going to take a node called shuffle one more time, and I'm going to use my point position pass, and in position pass I'm going to take a node called expression. Also you can use UV map and ST map to do this stuff, but I'm going to use expression, and in that particular expression I'm going to use alpha, and over here I'm going to type noise bracket like R comma G comma B bracket close, and if I'm going to see alpha, I'm having noise on my everything, like based upon position pass. But we don't have any kind of controls to control scaling or transformation. So what I'll do, I'll go to expression, and in node I'll right click and I'll use manage user knobs, and user knobs I will use floating point slider, and I'll name it scale, and level will be scale, and might be minimum maximum I can set like 25, 55, whatever I want. So 25 will be good for me, and I'll add and I'll done. So I'll have one scale parameter, but it's not working. So to work that thing, what I need to do, I need to multiply my red with whatever knob we have created with scale. So G multiplied by scale and blue multiplied by scale as well. Now if I'm going to check alpha, if you can see, I'm having a better control, like I can control multiple things. Can you see that? So this is the way how we can control scaling and position. And also you want individual controls, that's pretty simple. I'm going over here, and after shuffle I'm going to take a node called grade, and in grade I'm going to switch off black clamp, because if you can see over here I'm having negative numbers as well. So in grade, as soon as I'm going to put grade, I'm having weird thing. So in grade I'm going to switch off this, and over here in gain I'm going to control my each channels, like red I can scale it in x-axis, I can scale it in y-axis, and I scale it in z-axis as well. So this is something you can try it out. So probably I'll go over here, and in expression might be I'll increase size a little, might be like this. And also what I need, I will be needing a node called crypto mat like this, because I want to target only my cottage. and over here I can use picker, and this will be my cottage like this. Like I can mask it. So I'm having only my cottage. So after that, what else I can do? I can go over here, like I can take it down. I'll take a grade node. Overall I want to do, and in grade I'll use mask by this thing. And if I'm going to use this, and you can easily see I'm having better controls on my texture breakup like this. Can you see that? This is before, this is after. So now I'm having better breakup, and if I'm going to see through this thing, now I'm having good control and good composition I'm getting, right? So see, you can do multiple things, you can think out of the box, you can start doing multiple things. This is the process what I normally used to follow. You can follow whatever you want, right? So now if you can see, I am having a very moody kind of stuff, and I can see my lights are coming from this direction. So might be I can add some God rays or volumetric rays as well, right? So how to do that? To add volumetrics, I am going to follow a different approach, right? So what will be different approach? I am going to take again my shuffle node, and in shuffle node I am going to shuffle position pass like this, and same way I'm going to take this setup, expression setup. So this will be my expression. I'll copy it, I'll paste it, and see, if you want to restrict our alpha channel only, so after expression what I can do, I can take a node called shuffle, and in shuffle I am going to use alpha only. So by using this way I'll have only alpha, and after shuffle, if you can see, I want these points to might be help us to generate my volume rates. So I'll go to expression, and might be I'll use scaling a bit, right? And also I want only ground to be used, so I'll definitely use another crypto Mac. Basically I'm creating a place from where I can generate my God rays, right? So you can see I'm not having single ground, so might be I'll go to use materials. I'm having few things. I'll go over here, I'll pick this, might be stones I want this. It's fair enough. I think I'm covering ground and everything. So let's add this, and I'll go over here and I will take merge, and in merge I'm going to mask it. So I'll have these places from where I can generate my God rays, right? Apart from that, I will take God rays, and in God rays I'm going to connect this thing. And one thing I need to take care about, that I am having negative values, so might be God rays will work weird. So I'll take a node called clamp, because I want to clamp my values between 0 to 1. So this will be 0 and this will be 0.2 point something, and max will be 0.1. So over here in God rays I'm going to connect this thing, and in God rays I need to take care about center. So might be this area, and if I'm going to scale in this direction, you can easily see I'm having few things, right? And also you can see steps. I'll go over here and might be I'll add more steps, and also I can use a grade node, and in grade node I'll grade RGBA, and might be I'll use gain, a little gamma, might be I can change position based upon what I want. And after that, what I'll do, before using God rays, I might use a node called blur, because I'm having pretty sharp edges, and might be I'll blur it a bit just to have a smooth rays. And on top of everything, just I'm going to connect it over here. This will be my B and this will be my A, right? So if you can see, I'm having God rays, but it's not looking the way it should be, because might be my God rays should be blocked by this tree, cottage, might be this tree. It should not come the way it's coming. So how to fix that? I can go over here and I can start changing my positions like this. Might be I can change something like this. Might be I can go to expression and little more scaling, right? So this is something I can try it out. And also what I'll do, I will take another crypto mat. I'll go over here and I will add this thing. Also this tree, might be this tree, just to block things a little bit. And I'll come down and I'll take a grade node. This will be my main thing, and in CryptoMat I'm going to use it as a alpha like this. And over here channels will be RGBA, and if I'm going to do this, so might be my God rays will be blocked by these objects. And if I'm going to see, yeah, it's looking pretty fine to me. Can you see that? Yeah, also it's coming pretty bright, so need not to worry. I'll take another grade node, and first thing first, I'm going to add few color, might be little orange in gain, little orange in gamma, just to match my mood. And also I can tweak opacity, but if you can see, I'm having good amount of God rays. And also what I can do, I can use this information and I can take a grade node. I'll connect this before my God rays, and what I will do, I will increase gain so that wherever my God rays will fall, there will be a little more brighter areas, kind of. So if I'm going to disable this thing, can you see that? Can you see that? So this is something you can try it out, and if needed, I can might be reduce this area, but it's coming out pretty nicely as I can see. And if needed, you can see how my God rays have been blocked, and it's coming out pretty nicely. If needed, I can add some dust particle to it, but now it's coming out pretty nicely. So now this is the way how we can start tweaking our shot, and how we can add multiple things like glow, glares, glint, and how we can add God rays inside our scene in a different way, right? So I think that's it for today's video. And if you're thinking that this video is helping you, please don't forget to like this video, share this video, and if you're new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe. With this said, this is VFX Vibe signing off. Have a good day.